let's make a family-sized brown sugar Pop-Tart, you guys. My kids, they love this one. We've made it actually a couple times because I had to perfect the frosting, but the frosting is perfected. So you're gonna start with 1 cup of brown sugar. You're gonna do a tablespoon of flour, and this is for the filling. You're gonna do 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon, and then you're gonna do 3 tablespoons of melted butter. 3 tablespoons of melted butter. We're gonna mix this up, and then we're gonna put this into the Pop-Tart. I already have the oven preheating at 375. It's ready for this. Yeah, we've made this one a few times. The frosting just wasn't it the first time. It wasn't it the second time. It was it the last time. It's so good. Okay, so this is mixed up. Now, you can use 2 pie crusts, or you can always make your own. It's always an option. As I'm getting older, I'm realizing I make a lot more stuff homemade, but still not pie crust. One day I will. Okay, so you're gonna open these up, and you can even use cookie cutters and do them in like little shapes. I've done that for my kids. Cope, he really loves it. My other 2 could give 2 craps less. But you are going to put them on top of each other. I'm gonna roll them out just a little bit. Now, let me grab something sharp. Perfect, thank you. Okay, you're gonna use something, you wanna get a nice rectangle shape. If you're looking for the full pie effect, or not pie effect, Pop-Tart effect. My kids had fun with this last time. We made like little miniature ones, he loved it. Now is when I love these baking mats. Okay, so we're gonna take the top one off. We are gonna fill it with the Pop-Tart filling. You wanna just kind of get it nice and full. You wanna get it kind of to the ends. Okay, good enough. Now let's top it with this one. I am going to press it down with my fingers first. You can absolutely use a fork too. I've learned that this is much easier and quicker than the fork. I do the fork just to give it that Pop-Tart effect. My kids love these because it looks like a jumbo Pop-Tart, and they love Pop-Tarts. I just don't buy them ever. There's literally nothing nutrient dense about a Pop-Tart in the box. Nothing. So once you do that, here we're gonna first move it to this, and then we'll do the next step. Okay. Now we're gonna do our like little, so you wanna pinch the sides with a fork, and you want it to close it, which I just kind of did with my fingers, but this is gonna give it that full Pop-Tart effect. One time I made this while my kids were at school, and those little turds, they all follow me on YouTube now. And on the video I said, man, my kids are gonna get home from school and they're gonna be so excited about this Pop-Tart. None was left. They got home from school and they saw the video. They're like, Mom, you said that you were making this for when we got home from school. The entire thing. The girls that work for me and me, we ate the entire thing. It was so funny. I was like, well, I'm caught. Okay, now we're gonna put some holes. And you don't wanna put holes in the bottom. You just wanna get the holes in the top. And now we're gonna do the egg wash real quick. Hold on, we gotta move. Okay, so 1 egg, all you need. You'll probably only use half of it. So some people do like a butter rub on theirs, and some people do the egg wash. The difference, the butter is gonna make it softer. The egg wash is going to make it crispier, like more golden, like an actual Pop-Tart. But if you want it more like soft, go for the butter. But that's gonna be the main difference. I like the golden look and taste, all of it. You don't have to be super, you can get it all over it. It's just gonna cook it nice and golden. Man, I'm so excited for this. So excited. I hope some of it stays for my kids. It was so much easier to do cooking when they were little and they didn't watch me on YouTube. Okay, we're gonna bake it, you guys. We're gonna throw this in the oven. It's gonna cook for about 17, 18 minutes usually. One time I did it, it took way longer. It's when I did the butter on top. But with the egg wash, it's about 17, 18 minutes. Our Pop-Tart's almost done baking. I can smell it. It smells delicious. And now let's make the frosting. This one is key to get right. I've eaten so many of these big Pop-Tarts. We made a bunch of them. And the frosting was not right. It was like powdered sugar. I do not like that taste of just powdered sugar. It just didn't taste right on this Pop-Tart. So, hear me out. We're gonna do 1/2 cup powdered sugar. You're gonna do 1/4 cup brown sugar. You guys, this is I promise this is the one to go with. 2 tablespoons of butter, or milk, 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 tablespoon of butter, and then you're gonna add some cinnamon. Just sprinkle it in. It's not too much. Okay, now you're gonna mix it. This frosting recipe, yeah, we went through so many. It's fun, it's so much fun, like finding recipes, making recipes, doing all that fun stuff. But when you make something, you spend a lot of time on it and you're like, man, this doesn't taste good. It always sucks. It's like, man, okay, well, back to the drawing board. Let's tweak some things, let's remake it. But this is the one. Okay, so the frosting's ready. So when that thing gets out, you want it to cool a little bit. And then I'm gonna add this. The Pop-tart's done, it's cooled, it's out of the oven. Now, let's top this bad boy with our homemade frosting. You guys, it smells so good. I can't even wait to have a piece of it. And this is the perfect like Saturday or Sunday morning breakfast. Make it with some eggs. The kids, I promise, they will love it. Love it, love it, love it. My kids love anything brown sugar. Anything. Okay, let's get this frosting all over. Oh, looks perfection. And there we go.